Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so glad you guys are here. If this is your first time to my channel, I want to welcome you. I hope you enjoy your stay and you want to come back for more videos. If you do, click the little subscribe button down below and the little bell next to it. That'll give you a notification of when I upload new videos. Welcome back to my returning friends. I'm so glad you guys are here. I have lots of stuff in front of me. It is Saturday, October 2nd. For you all, I am filming this on Friday afternoon. That's kind of how I do my things here. I always film the day before, and that way I can take my time getting everything ready to go and have it ready to be uploaded on the day that I want it to go. So this is Flosstube number 11 for me. Yeah, we're going to jump in. It's probably going to be a short one. I do have a few whips. I have a new start and a wee little haul. So we will start with the new start. This is the Stitch Quarterly from Fat Quarter Shop, right? Fat Quarter Shop, the Stitch Quarterly by It's So Emma. And this is Autumn Spice. I started this today for me, yesterday for you. I started this on Friday for my new start for October 1st. And this is on 14 count Aida. I like 16 count, that's my jam to do, but this is the fabric that came with the actual, for the Stitch Quarterly for the month. And I'm only using it because I love the gingham look that's to it. So it's a 14 count pale gray gingham fabric by Flair. When I'm stitching on it, I'm not seeing it all that well, but when you look in the camera, you're really gonna see it. So look at that gingham, isn't that cool? But anyways, that's my start. So I got the top side part of the acorn. I think I have to go up just a little bit on there. And a little acorn needle minder. But this will be fun. I don't know how I'm going to finish it. I know I'm not going to do the fancy finish that Priscilla Blaine did on that one. I don't have a lot of room in my decor area that I put all my fall stuff to put something that big. So I'll probably just go into a frame or something. But that's my start on that. So that is my new start for October. Love the fabric. So we put that over there. So that was the new start. So now we're going to go into our whips. And I touched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's also a kind of a second start. Did I talk about it? I talked about it in my last video. That it was the stitch along, mystery stitch along that the local needle workshop here by LNS, they're starting to get more and more things. Country Needleworks and Jennison, the lady that works there, designed a pattern for patrons of the shop. So it's only exclusive to the shop. And I started it. So it's kind of a new start because I don't think I shared. I just talked about it. So I'll just pull it out of here and pull it out of the top part of the Q-snap so you can see what I did. Because there's no pattern to show you because it's a mystery. We're getting, every 2 weeks we get a pattern or a portion release. So the first one was 2 weeks ago and that's what I started, and I just picked up the other one on Thursday this week. So that is my start on it, and I am doing it on 16 count. There's my cheat sheet note. 16 count Country French Cafe Mocha, Aida. So that is my start on it. And I chose colors for the flowers that popped. They just kind of had a fall feel to me. So that's the colorway that I chose. But that is my start on it. I have no idea what it is because it's a mystery, but it'll be fun. And then my fox needle minder. I picked that up at StitchCon in the annex, and I don't remember who it's from. But that is my start on that. I'm gonna tuck it back in the bag, and I'll put the grime guard back on it later. But just working on that a couple days. Got that far on it, and that'll just go into my rotation for the 2 week for me. So now we'll get into our whips. So the rest of the whips. My temperature chart one that I'm doing, and this is from by ApricotPolkadot on Etsy. And I have through up until the last week of September. So I have just a few days in September to do. I had to make sure my top, I leave my needle minder at the top so I know that this is the top part of it so I don't get lost. But there it is through, I have, did I get through it? No, I still have this past week to do of September. And then that will be done. But it's so cool. I just love the colors. This is fun. I work on this on Sunday. So I will do the previous Sunday to Saturday, and then I'll work on Sunday, and then I'll just get the temperatures for the week and work on it. And I usually do it on Sunday after I get home from church. But I'm loving it. It's so much fun. I don't know what I'm going to do for next year. If I'm going to do another stitch one, or if I'll just keep it going for my crochet afghans, because I do those, which I'm behind on. I have all of September, and I think I do mine on Tuesdays. I do mine, I don't do every day of the week on my temperature Afghan crochet one that I'm doing, because that'll overwhelm me. And I'm already overwhelmed just doing it one day a week, and I take the temperatures on Tuesdays. So I have 2 Tuesdays in August, all of September to do. I'm only behind because I usually work on that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, trying to get everything done because I do 4 rows per every Tuesday. But I'm working on some baby Afghans that I've been commissioned to do. So I'm behind on my temperature one. So hopefully I can get this last baby blanket done and get back to working on my temperature Afghan to get that caught back out. So I don't know. We'll see what I do for cross stitch into 2022. The next one is Lincoln's Eagle by Teresa Kogut. And the fabric that I'm doing mine on is 20 count country mocha, 16 count. No, 20 count. I said that, didn't I? 20 count. 16 is my jam. 20 count. All the called for floss, but the white in the eagle wing. That was I think it was 613, a DMC, and it was what do they call that? Drab gray brown or something, and I didn't like it, so I'm using whitewash by Weeks, but I don't have any before pictures. So I had a little bit of the white on the eagle's head to do, and then I just filled in the shield, half of the shield, the white on his leg, and then into his tail. And then all down here is like full coverage with the blues and the border. So I've got all that. So here over, that's half a page, and then this is on the other half. So I've got almost, well, I can't really say almost because I have all of this, which is lots of fill in. But I'm loving it. It's fun to stitch. I'm using 1 strand of floss on the 20 count. But it's so cool. So cool. And I'm going to put everything back in their bags so I don't mix anything up, and put it back in my 31 bag over here. The next one. This one, the eyes kill me every time. Every time. So this is, where is the cover picture? There it is. Jesus by Vervaco. And this one got more than 2 days in my 2-day rotation. I kind of touched a little bit, and then I picked this one back up because I wanted to get the second eye in. It is stunning. Now, when I'm stitching it, yes, I can see the eyes in there, but when you hold it back and when you see it on the camera here, the detail, oh my gosh, confetti stitching, but oh my goodness, these designers are amazing. How cool is that? But I wanted to get that eye in so bad, so I just worked on it until I got it in there, and then I just kind of started going down this side. But he is stunning. I absolutely love it. And then if you can kind of see where I kind of stopped, that's the top half, and then I have the bottom half to work on next. But I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And then of course my little Lisi needle minder. She's downstairs right now. She's not doing all that well, so I'm just kind of making her comfortable, and I have her on her little bed that we have made up for her, little pallet of blankets, and just keep checking on her, but making her as comfortable as possible in her final days here. Oh, what's up next? Twin Peak Primitives. I have to make sure. Yep, that's right. Twin Peak Primitives. This one, I still have it in the Q-snap. I'm not going to take it out because all the edges is all wrinkly and I don't want to have to iron it every time. So, Twin Peak Primitives, One Nation Under God. So where I was, because I didn't take a picture, I was working on that part last, got that all done. So now I'm into this part. So this part of the next page is all this. And I think the majority of the white on that side of the house. And then of course down at the bottom. But that's what I'm working on right now. So I'm doing lots of fill-in. Or not fill-in, doing lots of the outer edge. The white is the fill-in, and I don't like really stitching a lot of white, so I'm saving that for the last. But that's where I'm at now. So I'm working, I outlined the door, the windows, and then I have the other side of the window to do on the door. And then I don't know if I'm going to start doing on that, or if I'm just going to get this and then start putting the white in, filling all of that in, and then move over and start doing the small bottom half of the house. It's like this over here. And then of course all of the green, the rest of the letters, and then there's more baskets over here. But this is on 16 count Dapple by PTP. And I love this. I was hoping that this would be a finish by October 11th, because that's when I started, October 11th of 2020, but I don't think I'm going to. This is my focus piece for the last month and a half. So I'm doing, how I have it, 25, 6 plus 1. So I'm doing 25 minutes every day, Monday through Saturday. And then Sunday, once I get home from church, finish my temperature, stitch one, and then I work on this the rest of the day. But we'll see if I can, how close I can get it to. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have it done in the next 10 days. We'll see. But I love this one. This is my biggest piece. I'm trying to think. I have the footprint one. I don't know if I've showed that one on here. That was kind of big, but I think this is my biggest stitch. Close second to the mystery sale that I'm doing. That might be about the same size. But this one is a lot of work, but I love it. I absolutely love it. And love the meaning on it. That's that one. And then the last, nope, I have two. There's two more. Two more in my whips. Get everything back in their rightful case. The next one is in my fall bag that I got from Wendy from, there's a piece of floss. Bags by Wendy, Wendy in Neverland. So my autumn bag, which I still love. And of course there's my readers because I need it for this project. This is Fall for Autumn by Erica Michaels. And this is on 32 count cream Lugana that I had Stephanie from Keepsakes kit up for me. I put in the order for the pattern because I didn't have it at the shop when I was there for StitchCon. So she kitted it up for me once everything came in. So that's where I'm at. I have the first top half done, filled in all the little curly cues just the other night, and the leaves. This is fun. It's getting easier to stitch on Lugana, or even weave. I have an even weave one too that I'm going to be working on, but getting easier. I'm still an Aida girl. Aida's still what I like to stitch on, but this is fun. But it's so pretty, and I love stitching on fall stuff. Absolutely love it. That is that one. And then my last whip. This is going kind of quick, only 15 minutes in. My last whip is the one that I work on the sly, so my husband doesn't know it because it's going to be for Was hoping it would be a Christmas gift, but it's probably not going to be till his birthday for July because I know I won't have it done by Christmas. This is the Guitar Landscape by Artecy that I got on Etsy, I believe. I know the last one I was at, I just had just a little bit of the top up there. I got the tree trunks part in. So I have that, and it is so cool. I asked my youngest, I said, so does it look like a guitar? And he's like, no, Mom, it still doesn't look like a guitar. It looks like trees. I'm like, well, that's because it is. It's the landscape, but I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And my gnome needle minder, because I have a thing for gnomes, but I love that. And my grime guard, that is from Wendy. Bags by Wendy. She made that when she made my purple bag for me. Absolutely love it. And then I just work on the sly when he's not around, or just kind of working on it when he's sitting on the couch when he doesn't know what I'm doing, because I don't want him to know about it. But that is the last of my whips. For haul, I have 2 items, so just a wee little haul. Picked these up when I was at Country Needleworks. I needed 1 more skein of Beige by Weeks to go for my Twin Peak Primitives, One Nation Under God. I was filling in around the houses and the windows, and I ran out. So I had to grab another one. I thought I had an extra one in the stash, and I didn't. So that. And then the other thing that I picked up, because I couldn't just get just a skein of floss. This is by Hillis Designs, the Map of Michigan. And looking at it, I'm thinking, that might be a quick stitch, but we all know when we think, yeah, it's gonna be quick, it's not. But who knows, it may. I mean, because there's not a lot of filling in. We'll see. And I'm thinking, they have letters in there, or the alphabet that you could put your hometown on. I mean, I'm right now from Grand Rapids, that's where I'm at. But to put my hometown growing up, which is Kent City, which is about like right up in here area. So I don't know if I'll be able to, maybe I'll just kind of Kent and then city. I don't know, we'll see. Tried to get it in there, but that's gonna be fun. And then there is a piece of paper that I can hide because there's a pattern on the back. I was thinking about, here I can go like that so you can't see it. The whole map of the United States. Thought about it, and then I'm thinking 406 by 243, that's too big. I almost showed the pattern. I mean, it's kind of cool. I love it, but that would probably be out of my comfort zone doing something that big. But anyway, so the map of Michigan. That's everything on the haul. And then the last is just my plans going forward for the next 2 weeks. Working on every one of my projects, try to touch each one of them. The only one that I didn't get to in this rotation was the Memorial Day by Hands On Design. So that one might be into the first part of the week, so I can touch that one at least. Give it some love for 2 days, and then just rotate everything in. See which one I can get to a finish, because I have a little more than what I like. I kind of like to keep it at 5-ish whips going at once, but we'll see. Just keeps me busy, keeps me out of trouble, and my husband knows what I'm doing because I'm just sitting at home stitching. I'm not out and about. That's everything that I have, you guys. I was going to do a shout out of a bunch of Michigan Flosstubers, but that list is downstairs somewhere, and I want to give each one of them a little bit of love when I talk about them. So I'll work that into my next video, which will be in 2 weeks. So I'm going to head off here. I'm going to get back to stitching. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, give me a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let's keep the conversation going. I would love to chat with all of you guys. And until I see you in 2 weeks, remember to live a little, laugh a lot, and love always. Bye, guys.